Comedians Katt Williams and Kevin Hart have again heated things with their controversial remarks towards each other. Stay tuned as we delve into detail. For the inverse, Katt Williams and Kevin Hart haven't been friends for a while, and they are fighting again. This time, Williams said mean things about Hart on a podcast, making things worse between them. Williams also said mean things about Hart, suggesting he's not a real comedian and made up stories about his career. These two comedians have been arguing for a long time, both online and in interviews. It's been a big fight for almost a decade. Let's take a glance at their relationship timeline. In August 2014, Williams took a jab at Hart while criticizing athletes who try to be comedians, like Shaquille O'Neal. Back then, when asked who the funniest athlete was, Williams threw shade at Hart, saying he wasn't impressed. "I think that Shaq and Russell Simmons should get out of comedy and stay in their lane," Williams said. "They don't see us making a league of professional basketball players under 6 foot, so what qualifies these dudes?" He insulted Shaquille O'Neal and said, "Get out of here, you bum, before I take the rest of your girls like you took Kevin Hart from me." It seems that Williams is really upset with Hart, but it's hard to tell exactly why. Again, in February 2016, while performing on his stand-up comedy tour called Conspiracy Theory in Atlanta, Williams called Hart a puppet. He was talking about other people in the industry, and Hart was one of them. "I've already proven that if the best they got in comedy is Kevin Hart, don't you boo a black man working hard, baby," Williams said. "Even if that ends a puppet, it's not his fault. We don't get mad," he further added. "Just because I'm better than some black dudes doesn't mean I'm better than no black dudes. I'm saying if you want to be mad at Kermit the Frog, don't be mad at Kermit the Frog. Be mad at Jim Henson. Don't say F Donald Duck when you really mean F Walt Disney." After Katt Williams called him a puppet, Kevin Hart didn't directly fight back. Instead, he posted a picture on Instagram with other famous comedians like Dave Chappelle and Chris Rock at the 2016 Academy Awards. Hart wrote on Instagram, "True professionals understand the importance of sticking together and supporting one another. At the end of the day, we are comedians, and there aren't many that make it to the level that we have made it." In March 2016, before his comedy show in Philadelphia, which is Hart's hometown, Williams challenged Hart to a $5 million competition. He said he saw Hart's comedy online and thought it wasn't serious. He offered to face off in various ways like basketball, boxing, rap battles, or even a straight-up comedy showdown. According to Vibe, Williams said in a video shared by Hip Hop DX to Hart, "I seen your stuff on social media. I know what you do, but you do it for play. If you do for real, here it is, Kevin. I got a show at your hometown in Philly. I'm going to tape my special there. On that stage, we can put whatever you want, a full-court basketball court, a boxing ring, 2 microphones for a rap cipher, or you can get your ass dusted in comedy on that stage." Williams further said, "Mr. $28 million in Forbes, I'll be bringing mine in cash, Mitch. Brings yours however you want. And since you're not a puppet, don't bring no white people with you then." After calling out Hart and Philly, Williams took a step back and apologized on Atlanta radio. He admitted he shouldn't have attacked Hart, especially with the country already divided. He even called Hart the reigning king of comedy and said he regretted trying to embarrass him. It seems like he was trying to cool things down after his earlier actions. Williams said, "The fact that he's a black male like me and the fact that I attacked him with such vitriol at a time when our country is already divided in every way it could be divided." However, their story again saw a twist. In September 2018, things got heated again between the duo on V103's Frank and Wanda in the Morning. Williams criticized fellow comedian Tiffany Haddish, questioning her comedic ability, and Hart jumped to her defense. He basically shared his views during an appearance on The Breakfast Club. During that time, Hart and Haddish were promoting their movie Night School. "My frustration with Katt Williams comes from, you keep pointing at Hollywood, and the white man, this, and this. When do you take responsibility for your actions? You had a shot, you were the guy," Hart said. Hart even hinted that Williams messed things up with drugs. He basically told Williams to stop putting down others and instead use his platform to help them. This added fuel to the fire between the two comedians. Things didn't stop there. In September 2021, Williams told Baltimore radio personality Persia Nicole that having a comedy battle with Hart would be unfair. He boasted about his years of experience and achievements in comedy, making him a clear winner on paper. He basically said it wouldn't be a fair fight and wasn't interested in competing with Hart. Williams added, "It's almost a battle we can really afford to be in. it probably don't match up the way you think it match up. The rivalry between comedians Katt Williams and Kevin Hart just got hotter. In 2024, the feud between comedians Katt Williams and Kevin Hart flared up again. On the latest episode of Shannon Sharpe's podcast Club Shay Shay, Williams claimed Hart wasn't a real comedian and had special treatment in Hollywood. In 15 years in Hollywood, no one in Hollywood has a memory of going to a sold-out Kevin Hart show. They are being aligned for him ever getting a standing ovation at any comedy club, Williams said. Hart gave back-to-back responses to Williams' digs on social media, calling Williams angry and mocking his claims. "Gotta get that anger up out of champ. It's honestly sad," Hart wrote on January 4 on X. This back and forth shows their long-standing feud is still going strong. One day later, Hart appeared on ESPN's NBA Unplugged, making fun of his claims about reading and education. Hart shared about Williams. At the age of 7, he got accepted to, I think it was Delaware University. Never made public news. Biggest secret in the world. Smartest kid to ever do it, and they kept it a secret for 48 years. This is just the latest chapter in their ongoing feud, which has been simmering for years. It seems like they're not going to be friends anytime soon. Good news for Kevin Hart fans, he's getting a special award for being a funny guy. The Kennedy Center is giving him their Mark Twain Prize for being one of the best American comedians of our time. This award honors people who make everyone laugh, just like Mark Twain, an iconic writer and humorist. Hart started doing comedy in his hometown of Philadelphia when he was young. Since then, he's become a huge star, making tons of movies and selling out shows everywhere. He's even had 11 movies open at number 1 in the box office. His movies have grossed more than $4.23 billion in global revenue. No wonder they're giving him an award. Hart will officially get his prize on March 24th at a big event at the Kennedy Center. Sounds like a fun celebration. Kevin Hart is a funny guy who makes movies and does stand-up comedy. He started by winning comedy competitions and landed a role on a TV show called Undeclared. Since then, he's been in tons of movies like Jumanji, Ride Along, and The Secret Life of Pets. He even made his comedy show called Real Husbands of Hollywood. He's also released several stand-up albums and considered one of the most influential people in the world. Katt Williams is an American comedian and actor. He played a funny character, Money Mike, in the movie Friday After Next. He was a regular guest on the comedy show Wild 'N Out, and he also acted in the TV show My Wife and Kids. He has even voiced characters in cartoons like The Boondocks and Cats and Dogs, The Revenge of Kitty Galore. He played a role in the movie Norbit and also voiced himself in a video game called Grand Theft Auto 4. If you enjoyed watching our video, click on like and subscribe to our channel for more updates. You can also comment below to share your views.